and welcome back to Reading Homestuck. We got me, Mason, and Arthur today.
Hello.
Hi.
There we go. It's been a little while since we've had a delayed reaction. It's been a little moment. Glad to see we're back in the mode. Anyway. Any random bullshit we want to discuss before we start the episode? Just before we start the episode proper, just to get that out of the way.
I don't have anything.
Which of these conversations do we want to go to?
Aren't we also gonna? We haven't actually read the text that's on the page yet.
Oh yeah.
BT Dubs.
That's a good point. You are confronted with an especially empowering character selection menu. 8 choices. Free will has done it again. It has caused you to feel alarmed and anxious. But maybe, just maybe, slightly excited as well. You cautiously click on a batch of teams to discover your true feelings. 8 possible options is actually kind of a lot, now that you think about it. It may be easy to forget to click some of them. To make absolutely sure you've clicked on all teen batches before proceeding, you check to see if all the links below are purple first. If any of them are blue, it means you didn't read those. You probably should before continuing. Wow, free will sure is a lot of responsibility and hard work.
Honestly, true.
Yeah.
Me when my will is free.
I thought you were gonna say me when my wife.
Me when my wife.
Me when my wife is free.
I think I miss my wife.
Eggman.
Anyway,
moment.
which of these conversations shall we dive into first? Are we gonna go in order, or are we just gonna bounce around like a bunch of maniacs?
Let's go in order of how the numbers would appear in the Fibonacci sequence. So let's read 1 twice.
So we're just gonna skip a bunch of them.
1 twice. Well, I think 1 is the John, Dave, and Carcat conversation. So I don't know if I'd exactly mind that actually.
So that means we're gonna be skipping the 4th one.
So we're gonna be skipping Teresi and Friska.
And if my Fibonacci trivia is correct, also 6 and 7.
Skipping the trolls here and the 4-person conversation.
Yeah, well, that's a good suggestion, Arthur. But let's just put a pin in that.
I think solid suggestion, but I think I'm gonna have to table that one.
Love the creative energy, not so much the
I think
the productive energy.
Yeah, to a certain, that's a little too creative there, my man.
You man the themes, will man the form.
Those are assholes.
A little too creative.
Making fun of my contribution.
You guys suck.
Okay, Mason.
Let's go. Let's start with number 1.
Let's just go in order for now. Okay.
There's no level 0, so let's start at level 1.
Okay, Arthur, we know what voice you're doing. Mason, take John, I'll take Dave.
Number 15. So tell me about.
Ready.
So tell me about your ridiculous meteor journey. The Dave from the bad timeline told me some funny stories when we got together on the grassy hill planet, but we weren't actually hanging out for that long, so I didn't hear much. Also, I'm mostly sure Vriska wasn't alive during their trip.
Ah, well, let me tell you, Vriska was most certainly alive during this one. Like, almost extra alive, if that's possible.
Haha, I think I know what you mean. I spent some time with her when she was a ghost, and, let's just say whatever her mortality status is, she makes her presence hard to ignore.
Why is Vriska in the conversation? She wasn't even... I'll take Vriska's lines. Oh, he's fucking. Hang on, he's fucking transmogrifying here.
He's revving up the voice.
Sounds like he's having a fucking like werewolf transformation into Karkat.
Yes, yeah, I love this. Can we spend our whole reminiscence just destroying Vriska slightly above audible level?
Slightly? Karkat, you only have one volume setting.
Wow! Fuck you!
Okay, dude, maybe let's not spend our pal time trash-talking Circuit, if only because there's no way you're not getting repeatedly trounced exactly just like that.
Nah.
I like that Yoda sound. Wow. I think that's it.
Very.
You're just skipping the whole fucking paragraph?
This is Arthur, are you surprised?
Okay. Look, I don't think he's legitimately skipped an entire paragraph
you're
unprompted
right.
before.
Okay, I'll chill out. You're right, Dave, as usual. Wow, thanks, Wow. Wow.
You're just gonna keep saying wow.
Wow.
You keep saying it at the exact same time that I'm about to start talking. It's like you can sense
Talk over
me.
it. Just talk over it. It'll just be like a background underlayer that makes the upper layer of the John talking more funny until it gets to Karkat's next line.
Wow. Karkat for a funny shouty guy. I'm expecting it now.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
backed down.
It's just in the back of
You
your
backed
head, he's gonna
down on
just
that
go,
really
"Wow."
fast.
Wow.
I'm almost a bit disappointed. I was looking forward to more of your patented ravings.
Wow.
Okay.
Karkat has turned into Owen Wilson.
Hey, John Fuckbert, I'll have you know I'm a little more mature, so I answer for yawn.
I'll have you know I graduated top of my class.
I'll have you know I
it's
graduated
okay,
the
he's been
top
up
of my
real late.
class in the Navy SEALs,
He was up real late last night. You don't have to ask. You already know.
yeah. Me doing your mom, etc. By your mom, I mean Dave.
Yeah. By my mom. By
Dave
your
is my mom.
He means me. Even though that's
I have
your
no
mom.
problems with this
your
scenario.
mom.
Yeah. I'm your mom.
I'm your mom.
Adopted mom. Your birth mom's over there, unconscious and half mind controlled. Your adopted mom over here. Karkat's your stepdad. It's cool. Adopted.
I've had a lot of work
How
done
do you
recently.
combine those two properly? How do you combine those two traits linguistically? I don't know. Anyway, we're fucking a lot more. I'll have you know.
Hey, John Fuckbert, I'll have you know I'm a little more mature and reasonable since the last time you saw me. Sorry. I'm a lot more than Mr. Hollersponge One Note, and anyone who disputes this can cordially invite me to play their dirty seed flap like a discount harmonica. Yeah, that's right, I eat ass.
Oh, well, I'm
Not
sold.
like I didn't know. We're just
Yeah.
leaning as hard into this bit as physically possible.
Wow.
Alright, listen. Do you want to read the line now?
Yeah. Alright, seriously though, it's pretty cool to finally meet you, I mean... Oh my god, 3 times in a row, Jesus. Under more civil, rational circumstances, unlike whatever the fuck that brief encounter was 3 years ago where you, KO'd Vriska and then poofed your flimsy ass into the fuck-all continuum. I know I seemed really mad about that at the time for whatever reason, but really I've had so many boring hours on that meteor to spend barely reflecting on the roughly 10,000 ways I don't give the slightest fuck about whatever idiotic twist of fate transpired back there, so...
Haha, okay.
Wow. I'm completely over it. I'm over a lot of things, actually.
You are.
Yeah. I remember back when I was yelling at you all the time from my computer. Back then I probably would have felt nervous or awkward about this encounter. Because, well, you know.
No.
Well, I was hitting on you briefly, and in a very confusing, non-chronological way without even quite realizing how bad I was shoving my strut pod down my own statement tunnel.
Dude.
I mean, until you mercifully and with a fair amount of tact shut me down. Don't you remember?
Maybe.
How can you not remember that?
I don't know. It was a long time ago, and we had a lot of ridiculous conversations.
Okay, well, maybe it was a bigger deal for me than it was for you. Obviously it was. That's sort of the whole point. Okay, but the real point, or that I was trying to make, is that it isn't a big deal anymore. Because I'm over it.
Carcat, what the fuck are you doing?
What? I'm talking quite casually about some shit that's not a big deal. And the point is that it's not a big deal. And I'm just saying that casually. God.
Okay, it's not an unreasonable conversation to have, but like, we just started friend jamming about past anecdotes to get us all up to speed or whatever. And you're already trucking out these guns?
Guns? What guns?
Look, just saying, it doesn't sound that casual and no big deal if you keep saying it's casual and no big deal. Oh, and also it's the first fucking thing out of your mouth to John in 3 years.
I'm sorry. I'm really fucking sorry. I forgot I was such an outstandingly smooth pile of shit shit in a cape within my judgment radius. My bad.
No, I mean, I think I remember. I think you were, black flirting with me or something, but in backwards order and while constantly yelling, and I didn't really even know what that was. And then I told you I wasn't a homosexual, so it was kind of a moot point, but also you didn't even know what that was either.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. 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 I mean, that's basically what happened. And, this is exactly what I was trying to say, but I was over, because it wasn't a big deal anymore, but now it's a big deal again, I guess. So that's fucking great. Thanks, Dave.
It's not like I like you or anything.
Fucking stupid bitch ass.
Yo, I'm hardly one to talk here, since I'm a goddamn geyser of hilariously self-pulverizing Freudian bloopers. At this point, I can't even pretend to keep a lid on any shit I've gotten me, because I know sooner or later, during one of my rad soliloquies, I'll just pratfall butt backwards into an embarrassing admission, and I just have to be like, yeah, okay, that's my shit, that's what I'm about, let's just get the fuck on with our lives. So, when John's like, hey man, and you're all locked and loaded with some stuff about how you're over him and go on and on about it, it's like some way obvious protest too much shit. And everyone knows it, so I don't see how it salvages any of your dignity or whatever to pretend that's not what's happening.
Shut up, for one. And,
So what I'm saying is, if you're so eager to push this out there...
I'm not pushing anything out there!
I'm pushing it in!
If you're pushing this out there, which you are, then maybe we should rap about it. I mean, discuss it critically and earnestly, not drop ill rhymes or anything, that could be sweet too.
What?
So, are you sure you still don't have these unreconciled black rum feelings about John? I say we air this out before it ferments into some rank and hella unexamined feeling sauce.
Dave, I think you're making Karkat uncomfortable. Are you being a wise guy and trying to make us uncomfortable? He's so uncomfortable that he's farting uncontrollably.
No.
Super. I know this girl. She wants me to...
Oh, yo, MF dude.
I know it. It's my favorite. It's my favorite rapper.
I taught him everything he knows.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I know this girl.
I don't do that to bros. That's huge uncool. I don't see what has to be uncomfy about chatting out our true ass thoughts and emotions.
I know this girl. She wants me to dupe her. Anything
Dude.
I'd ask her to do. She's gonna be like,
Dude, you clearly have a spade sting. You clearly have a spade sting for John, but I don't recall you ever bringing it up. Is this something you've been thinking about all this time, or?
Not a lot. Like,
It's not like I think about you or anything.
Yeah, we could have talked about this. Yeah, we could have talked about this. I have all kinds of shit to say about John, seeing as he was my number one dude for approximately the majority of 13 years. Dude, do you need some oil? You sound like a creaky dude.
He sounded like he was falling off a cliff.
Bro sounds like a haunted mansion.
Somebody call Luigi.
There's gonna be like 12 ghosts in there. Anyway, the main dead end here, man, is like nothing personal at all. It's just that he is literally incapable of hating anyone.
yeah. I know that. I mean, I know the exact fucking thing I knew and understood, and why I felt so stupid about it in hindsight, so...
Well, not that I really want to egg on this train of thought, but I don't know if that's quite true.
Now, don't do me like this.
I can get really angry and hate stuff too, just like you. But I think only in extreme cases.
We're not so different, you and I.
We're not so different, you and I.
We're not so different, you and I. The skull guy in suspenders I got really pissed off at, but I'm 100% sure that hate was platonic.
Look, getting pissed off at a suspender dude sounds like just the sort of yarn I want to be all ears for sometime. But okay, that's something to work with. Hey, Karkat, maybe there's some hope yet. Maybe it's not a total lost cause.
Okay, Dave, it definitely sounds like you're trying to own us now.
Oh, what? No way. I'm being real as a motherfucker.
Being able to hate things, I think, is the smaller part of that equation. What about the other part? Don't you think that's a little more significant?
What part?
The part about not being a homosexual.
John, dude, I gotta say, when you talk about being or not being a homosexual, you kind of sound like a corny old man.
What? Why? No, that's a normal way of putting it. I mean, it's a pretty normal thing to say, right? When that's how you are.
Sir, somebody fucking kill me? Like, please?
What does normal mean, though? Normal was some crap that ruled our dead civilization. We left that behind years ago. It's all a huge pile of shit that doesn't matter anymore.
Just innocent men.
Okay. So then you're saying... What are you saying?
Yeah, I'm not sure, I guess.
Dot dot dot.
Okay, I guess what I'm saying is I don't think it's all as simple as you think it is, or maybe it's not like actively think it is, but continue to assume it is on account of not thinking about it much due to a lot of junk about that subject that gets shoved into our brains from movies and stuff while we're just dumb kids.
I'm
just saying, it probably isn't as absolute or simplistic as the way you've been framing it. Or maybe it is for you personally, I don't know. I'm just guessing. You haven't spent much time thinking about it, if only because all the stuff we read and watched suggests that, like, even examining your honest thoughts about it is a perilous road to go down. Because if you actually think too much about it, then always having that undercurrent of, nope, then what happens? What if it turns out you're like, not exactly the way you thought you were? Or maybe not so much that as old presumptions about what you were turn out to not be that relevant?
Why are these words happening in our conversation now? Why are you pouring your heart out to John? He knows you're gay. We've been fucking.
Nah, dude.
We, two guys, have been doing each other.
This ain't about me. This ain't about us.
Damn, David talking about someone who's not himself.
Yeah, I know.
He's
Rare
growing.
occasion. That's why that's why I'm having this conversation. It's serious. Anyway, I don't know, man. Not sure what you've been doing the last 3 years, all riding a large boat and saving everyone from apocalyptic whatever. But I've had a fuck ton of time on my hands to think about stuff. About stuff I've said and done in the past, and why I said and did them. A lot of things I once would have insisted were like part of my brand and helped me come across cool and smart-assy. But now I'm not so sure. We used to rip on each other all the time for being gay, even though we knew we weren't, which of course is what made it funny, remember?
Yeah. I don't know, it was pretty funny sometimes. It was just a lot of joking around.
Yeah, I know. But Jesus Christ, it's a lot of text.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I wanna examine the philosophical elements of being gay. Like, I wanna understand what it means to want to have a dick in your mouth.
Dave just pulls a pair of glasses out, puts them on over his sunglasses. John, tell me about your mother.
Sorry, that would be John's voice is it. Well, according to you earlier, you are my mother. So tell me about yourself.
Damn.
How are things going?
Damn.
I just want you to know I care.
How's your sex
Thanks,
life?
bro. Thanks, bro. Anyway.
Please stop talking to my mother about her sex life, Carquette.
But John, I am your mother's sex life.
Okay. Wow. Zooey mama.
Oh my God. Anyway, yeah, I know. It frankly is funny to say how gay something is sometimes, and let's face it, it's sometimes someone or something is just flat out really fucking gay, and there's no two ways about it. It's more like that through the preponderance of all that jokey shit is an underlying implication that it's all lame stuff for pansies and not like us. No, we're not lame. That's the joke. Which thrives on this, like, double buried implication that the real cool shit is founded on this absurd, wanky ideal of masculinity, which, if you think about it, is one, dumb as fuck, and two, the male adulation of masculinity is, to that extent, to be honest, is pretty fucking gay unto itself. And 3 was always some totally impossible shit for us to live up to anyway. I think all that...
I remember the horse guy, like...
Yeah, he's over there. Anyway.
Yeah, no, I pretend he's not here. But,
Yeah, same.
No, he
Anyway.
is. But...
Who doesn't? Who doesn't pretend he's not there? John, join us in pretending he's not there. While I continue to philosophize at you. Anyway,
I dreamed a dream.
I think all that's mixed up with the same phony ideals of heroism, like living up to the storybook idea of what a hero to me feels almost interchangeable with living up to society's snapshot of what a hard manly dude should be. I stopped pretending I could ever live up to either thing a while ago. I mainly have spent time looking back on the sheer magnitude of all my joking around. I used to lambast fuckers left and right, grinding them into the pavement over how gay they probably were, and how much they were quite possibly jonesing to kiss some dudes or such. And I don't really feel bad about it in the sense that it was jerky or like insensitive necessarily, even though I guess maybe it was. Nor did I feel like it was probably transparent, like a massive front of outrageous snark to disguise a lot of insecurity, like a fucking cover-up. As long as I kept clowning hard about it, I didn't actually have to think about it or face my actual beliefs.
Dave, all that's cool and all, and I think I mostly agree, but how do I put this? Are you gay now?
Not now. We got a cat line? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's just lying. That's just a lie. That's just
Dave,
a lie.
that is
He's
just a lie.
Lying. He's just lying to you.
I saw you
right
kissing
now.
him 5 seconds before this conversation began.
It's like 2015 and the internet hasn't existed for like 6 years. I don't know the word bisexual yet.
I love. Sorry. There we go.
Anyway, we got the actual cat line, or are we just skipping to John's?
All the words. Where will the words stop? Dear God. Please.
I don't know. It sounds to me like you're trying to tell me something here.
No, Matt, look.
I mean, it's okay if you're gay now. That's totally cool if true. I just think you turning gay would be kind of a weird consequence of me changing the timeline around. Okay, not weird, just unexpected. I don't know what I did that would account for that. Maybe saving one of Terezi's plush toys did some goofy homosexual butterfly effect thing on you? Geez, who knows?
Dude, aren't you listening? Although a gay butterfly effect is a pretty funny idea, let's not dismiss it as a concept altogether. Let's not dismiss that as a concept altogether. Maybe what I'm...
the gay butterfly effect.
The gay butterfly effect is one
You
of my
go back in
favorite
time to be
things.
gay with your own grandfather.
That's
Oh,
called
hold
incest.
on, that's a little.
No, that's
that's
incest. That's
I'm
called
not.
incest.
I'm gonna draw a line under that. Actually.
Look, me, an alternate timeline me who just appeared out of nowhere, I guess I did a funny time loop to just badger you about the incest thing. But either way, me...
Put a finger down.
Something tells me that in itself is the gay butterfly effect.
No, that's even worse.
Put a finger down. If you've ever stood in front of the mirror, posed, and then an alternate version of you came back and said, "Damn, looking good, handsome," and then you kissed. And then it was just meant to be like a funny joke, but it kind of it made you realize that felt good, and I liked kissing boys. And
I think that's just narcissism.
then I just then I went out and I saw Carcat, and I realized that we'd been spending a lot of time together, and I just thought we were friends, but he means a lot to me, and we were just hanging out, having fun, but I don't think I could have got through this time on the meteor without Carcat. I realized that I think I was in love with him, and now we're getting married. But I'm not gay.
I swear.
Anyway, maybe what I'm trying to say is, future me, you go do something else. I'll come back and be you in a few.
I'm something else.
Yeah, sure.
My goat!
My boy. Anyway.
My boy.
Anyway, maybe
Look
what
how
I'm
they
trying to
kissed,
say
my boy.
Maybe what I'm trying to say is sort of getting lost in the weeds here. The fact that you were wondering if I turned gay makes me think maybe you're still not quite on the wavelength I'm trying to ramble on here. Maybe we should wrestle this topic to the ground.
I think everybody is a little gay, especially me.
I'm a lot gay. Future me, I thought I told you to
I'm a
go.
lot gay.
Future me, I thought you to go. I thought I asked you to go. Keep my boyfriend occupied away from this conversation because he's clearly not happy here. So we'll just deal with that.
Struggling.
We'll deal with
He's
this
occupied,
time loop.
alright.
We'll deal with this whole time loop thing later. It's fine. Anyway, maybe we should wrestle this topic to the ground another time. There's a lot more I'd want to say, but this is probably not the venue. I mean, not literally wrestle it to the ground, because that is maybe literally the gayest course of action we could possibly take, but you know what I mean. Are you gonna read Carcat's line, or are we skipping it because of the
Carcat's too busy kissing
later,
future
yeah,
Dave.
talk later, yeah, because then the words were...
That's fine. We can talk about anything you want anytime. I'm just still confused about what you're getting at is all. Like, what is the bottom line here? Are you actually attracted to boys now? Did you, like, date any boys? Did you kiss any boys?
Yes.
But there weren't even that many boys on the Meteor. Well, there's the clown guy, but I don't really see you and him. That really only leaves, were you and Carcat? Are you and Carcat, like,
Yes.
Dave!
Oh, here we go.
I am fucking your friend!
Dave, I am fucking you.
No, I retreat to my safe place, and yet the words, stupid fucking parental jockeying like rowdy Barnby stuff against the partitions of good fucking sense and the most basic personal boundaries, the goddamn blither of tactless nincompoops. Oh, it continues to haunt my wretched ears. The words spill over the side of this enchanted metal frog discus like a babbling spring in a mythical forest governed by a guild of gossip-hungry lobotomy hobbits. This deluge of words leaked from the incontinent crevices of two brainless, gushing yammer-twats. It overfloweth. Oh, how it overfloweth, sogging my grey, practical pair of pants, the likings of a simple man, a humble man, and it continues its downward trickle, dousing my unremarkable shirt, the serviceable garment of your average Alternian Joe, chilling the frail torso beneath, a pathetic duffel of meat, racked with heavy sobs caused by the words which continue to drip and sluice and spill, threatening to drown me, pledging to, promising, and yet I will not drown. Why would I drown? Please, let me drown so the worlds will be no more.
Dave, I'm pretty sure we're making Carcat uncomfortable now.
No, I'm fine.
That was brilliant, Arthur.
That was good.
It's like you knew it, rehearsed it beforehand.
Nah.
It was just perfect.
He's just that good. He's just that good. He's just that good.
He's that
Anyway.
guy.
We love you, Arthur.
Yeah, maybe we should
Okay.
drop this. Maybe we should
Okay.
drop this. I don't know if you ever picked this up from him, but he's a pretty sensitive guy.
What? No.
Yeah, it's true. He's pretty much the easiest dude to rip on, and it makes for a irresistible target, but you also have to know where to draw the line. Really don't want to actually, like, set him.
Yeah, me neither. What the fuck is he doing?
Man, I don't know. That's his regular shit. Like, an everyday occurrence.
Wow.
Different bodily positions and geographic Future me, what the fuck was that?
Was that the
You mean
PlayStation
somebody-
2
No,
startup
it's me
sound?
when somebody says regular.
Oh, of course.
God. Anyway, like an everyday occurrence, but with different bodily positions and geographic configurations.
I see.
When somebody says everyday show.
It's Everyday Show.
Bro, will you get the fuck up here?
No.
Hey, suit yourself.
I physically can't.
I do not have the strength to pull myself up.
Alright,
Sorry.
I can pull you up.
Okay,
John,
I
you grab
pull
the
up.
legs out.
Got
there we
them
go.
at the after party.
John, you take the legs. I'll go down and grab his head and help him out.
You'll go down on me. Holy
That's
shit.
exactly what
Not
I
in
was about
front
to
of
say.
John.
That is exactly what I was about to say.
Nah. Anyway, as you can see, I've been spending probably way too much time with trolls.
Haha.
It messes with you. Gets you thinking about stuff, you know?
I'm stuff.
Not
I
this
can
time.
imagine.
Not this
I think life was a lot more boring on the ship, but we talked about you all a lot. We would always wonder how you and Rose were managing to get along with all those crazy trolls. I think mostly we pictured a lot of arguments.
It's not too far off.
I'm still getting used to having such insane limitless powers that let me go anywhere I want. It's tempting to go to time periods like yours and find out what I missed, but I don't want to mess with too much anymore, since it seems like I got the timeline to a nice stable place as it is. So I guess I just have to do what any regular guy does, and imagine fondly what it would be like if I got to travel with you guys. I wonder if I would have gotten, like, absorbed in troll culture too, or troll ways of thinking.
Yeah, it's really inevitable. You pick up the lingo, they pick up yours. It's like a stupid cultural melange after a while.
I hate the meshing of cultures. Actually, it makes me unhappy. Just
Wow.
letting you know, I'm actually.
I was
guys,
from the south. I was.
no
from the
need to be
south.
racist, but
I wonder if I would have learned to understand black romance. It's such a goofy idea, but it seems pretty important to trolls.
Yeah, they take all their quadrants pretty seriously, to be honest.
Oh, whoa, 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 caught in a black
it's like that.
romance.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that would be a better song to come to mind. Instead, whenever somebody says black romance, I just think, whoa, Black Betty, bam, bam.
Whoa,
Yeah,
black romance, bambalam.
God, close enough.
Yeah,
Hey,
years
hey,
ago,
fine.
when we first met the trolls, I remember being pretty fascinated by all our cultural differences when Karkat and Vriska were telling me about them. I remember really sincerely trying to understand it all from their point of view. It's hard though. I still think about the idea of black romance sometimes and try to imagine how that really works, or feels, I don't know. Do you understand it?
Yeah, I've spent enough time talking about it where I think I get it, but I've never had cause or any real inclination to put it into practice or anything.
Mainly the idea of hating somebody and translating that into attraction or some kind of romancy feeling. It feels so alien to me. And you're right, I have a really hard time even hating anyone in the first place.
Word.
I mean, I get annoyed by people, sure.
Like, who? Me?
No, not really.
Fucking fingers together.
Well, sometimes,
Alright,
but not
Dave, when are you
much.
gonna go down on me? I'm waiting.
I am waiting!
Later. Hang on. Calm down, man. We're in public, dude. We're in public.
I always tended
Why
to
Beavis and
exaggerate my
Butthead?
my grievances with you for the sake of laughs.
She Beavis on my butt head. Till I...
A better
You're
example
saying-
is, more recently when I was doing my retcon mission, I was getting really annoyed with Terezi and her mind games.
Yeah.
It definitely never crossed the line to hate though, because we were working together to try and fix a dire situation, and even though she's weird and insane, she's otherwise a pretty good friend, but all her needling and japes at totally inappropriate times, when there was so much on the line, it was so frustrating.
Egbert, I have news for you.
Whoa, he's back, all right side up and everything.
Yeah, I just went for like a training arc while you guys were talking, and I did my first sit-up ever.
My God, I'm proud of you.
I do a backflip every day of my life.
Dude, let him have this. Let him have this.
I'm gonna cry hearing that.
Skill
Look,
issue.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You're working on yourself. It's good.
I'm gonna learn to do a backflip, you fucking son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, show him what for. Anyway, you were saying?
I heard you were talking about quadrants, so I decided to pause my tantrum. That's right, I have the ability to do that, I just choose not to most of the time. John, all you're doing here is describing the subtle feelings which plant the seed for having a collagenous crush on someone.
What?
You heard me? You are naively admitting to struggling with some black feelings for Terezi. So there you go, question answered. Turns out you are perfectly capable of black romance.
No.
Yeah, you got me.
I like Roxy.
Consider this counterpoint. Yeah.
But I don't hate her, and I'm sure I never will. I'm just saying I find her like somewhat annoying and really aggravating a lot of the time, but that's it.
That's the feeling. It doesn't start out a full-blown antipathy. I mean, I rarely even reach such an extreme level of hostility, even though long-term black relationships are peaks to it. But otherwise, a general ebb and flow to the dark feelings, just like with flush relationships.
Okay, but I don't know if I'm expressing myself clearly. I felt aggravated by her a lot, but that doesn't fully describe... Like, there were those negative feelings, but also...
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. The but is always a part of it. You're trying to say is you had frustrated, negative emotions towards her, but they don't comprehensively account for your attitude towards her, meaning there are some things about her you actually like, but the negative feelings make it hard for you to put your finger on them or even want to acknowledge them. That is absolutely standard. What good would it be having a kismesis that didn't possess the qualities that you actually admired on some level? It would be boring. I mean, it wouldn't even work. There'd be no tension, no push, no pull in the turbulent emotional landscape, and the subtle positives that fuel to the negative feelings, often giving them a reason to exist at all. I mean, they inflame the aggravating factors and reminding you deep down how much you would like and admire this person if it wasn't for all their infuriating flaws and the incredible sense of frustration that causes, along with all the associated hot-headed feelings. I mean, that's the essence of black romance, and the positive qualities you see deep down in a kismesis also serve as the basis for red feelings toward that person, assuming the relationship ever starts to vacillate. And I mean, it's all pretty straightforward, really.
No. This is messed up.
I don't know, John. It all sounds pretty logical to me. Carcat knows his shit when it comes to quadrants.
Ugh, it can't be true though. It feels so fucked up. What if you're right though? Ugh, no.
This is part of it too. I mean, the no. I mean, it's all part of the feeling. It's how it always goes. I mean, that self-incrimination when it's dawning on you that you have these conflicting feelings towards someone who bugs you so much. I mean, oh my god. I mean, this whole reaction to it, it's fucking textbook. I mean, it's hilarious, really.
It like, from an outside perspective, it feels like they're gaslighting him.
And Dave have formed a pact to just we're gonna gaslight this guy into thinking.
Like, because they're like every single reaction is like, oh no, that's very textbook. Like,
no, that's totally real. That's real.
No, this is normal.
I know what, but as I say, from an outside perspective, it really does seem like they're gaslighting him.
No.
Yeah.
We're the normal people here.
It's fucked up though.
John's the clown idiot who just doesn't get it. He doesn't know these things.
It's fucked up though.
Yeah, I I know, it's supposed to feel fucked up.
Aw man, sad face. I just wanted to have a nice catch-up chat, not get so transparently owned at the trollmances.
It happens to the best of us sooner or later. This crap is kind of old hat to me by now, but I get why you're kind of freckling at the implications here. You didn't have years of living with trolls to kind of normalize this stuff.
I don't think I want it to feel normalized though. I'm not ready to, admit that I have some warped spade crush on her based on some feeling I don't understand and makes no sense to me. Oh god, what if it's true? I have to try as hard as I can to suppress this feeling and make sure I never think about it ever again.
Okay, sounds like a weenie thing to do, but sure, have fun with that.
Fuck. Yeah, probably. Just please don't tell her about any of this, okay guys?
John, you don't have to remind us about one of the most fundamental statutes of the Bro Code, which is practically fucking scripture on my planet. I mean, dating back hundreds of millennia, you and I fucking sleep together, and there you go.
That was so natural that I had to look at the screen to see if that was actually the line.
You had to double check, but
Feel free to come and talk to us about this anytime. Your secrets will always be safe.
Dave and I fucking sleep together, and that's it. And John's like, wait,
I mean,
what?
that was a better line than whatever.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
You did it.
I fixed Homestuck.
You fixed Homestuck by making Dave and Carcat even more explicitly gay.
And then the entire conversation ends with John going, wait, what?
Hooray! And John's just here having a fucking existential crisis about hate romance. Anyway, fucking dude, that sentiment is all well and good, but when you're pledging a vow of secrecy, maybe you should try to keep it down a little.
Well, damn, yeah, sorry.
This is really confusing though. Assuming you're right and I am busted on having those feelings, and I'm not even saying you aren't, but I thought humans weren't supposed to be able to feel stuff like that.
Like what exactly?
Like perceive and feel romantic stuff in the same way trolls do, because we're aliens to each other. Well, okay, humans can feel the gay stuff pretty often, I guess. I didn't think we could feel the spade stuff though. I don't know, I just thought it was some screwy biological differences.
Nah, I disagree. Both humans and trolls are emotionally versatile sentient beings that can feel many hells of different things.
They're also completely compatible, if you know what I mean.
Wink wink.
You're probably
Yeah.
right.
I think it's really interesting. Sorry, I think it's really interesting Dave's kind of character shunt here. It's really nice. I like it. It feels like the growth an individual like him would do as he grew up.
Yeah,
It's nice.
it works. It works well.
It's very, very, very gratifying.
It suits him.
The end of his arc.
It
You
fits
would know
him.
better than me, at least.
Yeah, that's always a smart fallback position, by the way. But especially on rap. I could school you on rap too.
There's only one
You
beer left.
confused about rap?
You're screaming all up in our ears like we're down.
No,
Yeah,
Dave, I
with
think
that
I'm pretty
guy.
squared away on
Come
rap.
let's-
At least for now, tongue face.
So, this has been a hell of a reminiscence so far.
Yeah.
Seriously, though, I wasn't actually intending to fork like this, instantaneously in the direction of some, legitimately sincere dialogue on fucking sexuality and romance. I didn't plan on this, dude. You gotta believe me.
I believe you. It's been cool, though.
Yeah. Did we cover everything?
Probably not. Oh, right, you dated Jade for a while, so there's that.
What?
Well, I mean, Dave Sprite did.
Oh.
And of course, I mean the one from my time. Obviously not the one from this time, who died, I guess, before that happened.
Right.
Man, that still just seems so sad. I guess even when you fix things, not everything can be perfect.
Yeah. So how'd that go? Me and Jade, or him and Jade?
Okay, I guess. My sense was it was kind of dramatic overall. I'm not sure it was the best relationship, probably because of Dave Sprite's, unique issues.
He's just like tented his fingers, just like
But
he's thinking about it.
but there were a lot of fun memories.
Carcat like brings in the the lay down therapy.
Yeah,
What is that called?
Carcat pushes in like the chaise longue
That's it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
for John to lie
Tell me more
on.
about this.
Tell me
Now, tell it. Now, how did that make you feel?
tell me more
Now,
about Jade's
How do you
grandfather.
feel about that?
But there were a lot of fun memories. I'll tell you about them sometime. Like, maybe when Jade is awake, because I'm sure she'd want to know too.
Yeah. Hey.
Why are they're doing powder cake in the background?
Yeah, they're doing their thing. We're doing ours.
I was gonna say
Right.
pasta cake.
Petty. I don't know, I'm an alien!
Krabby
I've
patty
only talked
cake.
about, I only told him the concept of the game Patty Cake like two days ago. It's he's not got it yet. It's fine.
Patty on my cake till I baker's man?
Yeah, you know
Thank
what? That
you, man.
works. That works. Good enough. I'll give it a 5. It's a solid 5.
I
You know,
moved past.
Could be better. Could be worse. Anyway, yeah.
Question mark.
The girl you came with, Rose's mom.
Roxy.
Yeah. What's she like?
She's nice. Really nice. She's fun and easy to talk to. It almost feels like she's always been one of our friends, you know?
Yeah. How long have you and she actually been traveling together?
Not too long. We only met like a day ago, I mean, from my perspective.
Huh. And how does that make you feel? The chaise longue's there again.
Actually, I'm going to be honest, Dave. I think you need to lie down too. I'm going to be asking you how this makes you feel.
You need to lie down next to me.
Dude, I'm examining here, okay? I'm examining
I think you need to examine internally before you try and get the external.
For example, you could examine my internals.
Yeah.
How about you run it from the inside, mouse boy?
That was good. You got it. Anyway, fucking
She's been through some really difficult stuff recently. Well, we both have actually. But I feel like it was all a bit more personal for her, being on her adventure, than suddenly losing all her friends and watching Rose die right there while she'd been kind of viewing Rose as a version of her mom. I was just some goofball drifting randomly here and there between realities, so I was mostly just confused by everything. But for her, I could tell it was all really devastating. I'm so happy she gets to be with Rose again. Not to mention all her other friends. For some reason, I feel happier for her getting to reunite with people she lost than I do for myself.
sounds like you like her, dude.
I do.
No, I mean like her. Like actually like her.
Oh, I don't know, maybe?
Carcat, write this down. Dude, after one day, maybe you should slow your roll.
I didn't say I did, though.
I'm joking, it's fine, who cares?
Oh, okay.
She's my mom, isn't she?
Well, apparently you're my mom. Man, I'm not sure we should keep thinking about all our relations that way.
Why?
Incest is wincest. It's kind of weird.
Why did you say that?
Sorry, I forgot I was an anime fan.
Why the
We're all anime fans.
I mean, yeah, but like... Dude, just... what the...
That's
how-
what shakes
how-
Dave.
Like, bro, how the hell am I the one more tethered to reality here? I've been flying through on a meteor at light speed through fucking nowhere space.
There's nothing
But
wrong
I'm
with
like
it.
jumping through reality. Like time is an illusion and space is a lie. And God
Alabama
died
stuck.
and
No,
I stole
that's a
his
good
power.
point. That's a good point. But he's only been doing that for a day. We've been doing this shit for like 3 years. How are we more tethered to reality than this guy?
Alright.
Bro needs to think about that shit. Anyway, is it weird?
Dot dot dot.
Tenses fingers again. You feel weird about dating my mom? Is that it?
I'm not dating her, though.
But if you did, then you wouldn't want to think of her like that because of the familiar weird times it invokes.
Jeez, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for every single deep conversation we can squeeze into this wacky rapid-fire session of fun pal talk.
Okay.
I was getting defensive.
I think I like thinking of her as my mom, even if it's a little weird.
You do? Why?
Not sure. Never even stopped and thought about it before. The idea of what it would be like to have a mom instead of that hyper-aggressive lunatic of an adult male guardian. I never let myself give it a second's consideration, but seeing her and actually here, even though she's just some teen girl I never met, I like the idea. It's nice. ...
Okay, that's actually kind of cute.
Yeah, I guess it kind of fucking is.
Alright, well, no matter what happens, it's okay with me if you want to think of her that way. Smile.
Sweet.
I'm your father now.
Yeah, I'm gonna examine that later. I'm gonna examine that. Okay, so that's most of the episode.
1 down, 7 to go.
One conversation. We're gonna be seeing this page a lot. Not that I mind.
Let's do the final one, and let's do them like converging inwards.
Okay, so we're gonna end on one of these two then.
Yeah.
So
We'll be ending on the 5th one, because it will go 1, 8, 2, 7, 3, 6.
yeah, so we're gonna be ending with the Lalondes and Dave conversation here.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll take over John.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Jake Harley, I presume.
Let me just get the voice back. It's against my programming to impersonate a deity. No, it's English, actually. 'Twas my grandma's surname.
Oh, my mistake. So then, is it just a coincidence that she had the same name as an invincible supervillain? Are coincidences even real?
I dunno. The history is a little murky to me. I heard that she took the name from a nasty fellow to spite her wicked baroness.
Okay, good to know. Been interesting to learn how, even though we're all pretty similar, we all had a lot of
That's a bootstrap. That sucks.
Yeah, it's
I
another
hate bootstraps.
yeah, it's another bootstrap. It's another fucking bootstrap. This whole series. Look,
Bootstock.
I like
Can't
the
get-
idea of
can't get
some of
boot
the
off
mechanics in
bootstock.
I like the ideas in some of the mechanics in Spur. I like the characters. Worst part of Homestuck to me is how the whole damn thing is tied together by bootstraps. It's like a whole spider's web of bootstraps, and Vriska's in the middle.
I
Because
hate
of course she
bootstraps.
is, because spiders and shit. Pun. Anyway, good to know. It's been interesting to learn how, even though we're all pretty similar, we all had a lot of really different life details.
I guess so.
Like, there's all these things I take for granted about Jade's childhood, which, in theory, is similar to yours, but not really. She had a super powerful dog and you didn't have, and also a grandpa you couldn't have had because that was grown-up you. I'd be really curious to hear about all the differences in your life sometime, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Hell, I'd be really curious to hear about the differences in my alt life, so to speak. But Jane's asleep. I'm guessing she grew up in a similar situation I did, but with a bunch of differences. Guess I'll just have to wait.
Well, she was a good friend. I know lots of stuff about her life. What do you want to know?
Oh, let's see. So, I was her grandpa instead of her being my nana. I'm not sure if that statement made sense, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, she had a pop-up. He was a really funny and beloved old-time comedian, so I guess that is the guy you grew up to be.
Cool. I never knew my nana growing up, except as an urn of ashes above the fireplace. I only met her as a sprite. Was I dead, or was he?
Yep, but he wasn't ashes. They had a different way of preserving him, which I think was arguably more dignified.
How?
Have you seen Weekend at Bernie's?
No, I've heard of it though.
Oh man, you have to see it. It's about a couple of knuckleheads who parade around with a funny corpse trying to pass him off as a living friend and good time Charlie over a series of escapades.
Sounds incredible.
I still have it if you want to see it sometime.
Definitely. So you like movies?
Do I?
Haha. I love movies too. There are a whole bunch I'd want to show you. Assuming you haven't seen them already. Love talking about them with people. I think my friends usually just humored me about the movies I liked, but I have a feeling you'll really dig them.
Oh, I guarantee you I would.
Awesome. I can't wait to show you some. So, that means Jane had an old man corpse version of me around somewhere, like, in her house.
Yes.
Okay, that sounds pretty preposterous to me, but I guess she must have grown up thinking it was normal.
Not really. She was always pretty put off by it, to be honest.
Poor Jane. I'll have to apologize to her for freaking her out from beyond the grave. What was her life like otherwise?
Pretty typical, I'd say. She always characterized it as boring, but I never agreed. Really, she got to live on the mainland with access to all kinds of things I didn't have. Plus, she lived with a cool and manly father who cared about her a lot and seemed like a stand-up gent.
Oh, she lived with her dad too. Do you know anything about him?
Not much other than what I just said and a few things she told me. I think he was stern and fatherly and dressed well, if memory serves. He was a private detective at one point.
A private detective? Wow. Sounds like he must have been a completely different kind of dad from the one I had. All these differences are so interesting. Some are subtle, but some are drastic, like this one apparently is. Be neat to meet him. I mean, not that it would be much of a substitute for getting to see my dad again, since they're totally different people, but you know what I mean. Do you know what happened to him?
I'm not sure. I kind of lost track of him for a while. I think he might be in jail.
Jail?
Yeah, on Dirt. I think. I could be wrong, though. What?
Just Arthur in the background. I'm going to jail! I'll make a mental note to check on him sometime soon. I bet Jane would want to too, when she wakes up. I'll ask her about it.
Good idea.
We'll do this page and then whether
Okay.
we go back to the character select or not, we'll just wrap it up there.
Okay.
Yeah, we can finish this one. Sure.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's another 20 fucking pages. We don't fucking know how long this is gonna go.
That's true.
This little
I
side
feel like
thread.
this one's winding down, surely.
Yeah,
There can't be that much they talk about.
Well, I mean, the page is that.
God.
And Carcat gets
And they
involved.
introduce more
And-
people, okay.
Carcat gets involved. Jasper Sprite is fucking there.
Tavra Sprite.
Uh,
Yeah, let's do this page and then we'll call it.
Yeah, didn't
Alright.
see that because the text colors are identical. Anyway. You know, Jake, at first you seemed pretty shy, but you don't really seem that way at all now. You just strike me as a, nice, regular dude who likes movies and stuff. I'm glad we're getting a chance to talk.
Yeah, me
oh,
too.
man.
I've been feeling way out of sorts since I got sprung from the big house and dragged along to this here frog stage to suddenly bump gums with way too many people. But you are really good company, John, and you know how to make a guy feel at ease.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. I'm having trouble keeping track of everyone myself.
They all seem like decent folk and all, but I guess everyone catching me at a bad time. This wasn't how I pictured things going at all.
How are you picturing it?
Naively, I suppose. It's not that I was expecting differently of anyone else, more that I had spurious visions of my own conduct. Remember the letter I sent you?
Yeah.
All the excitement and swagger you heard from me in those words. That's the man I thought I'd be when you met me. A man of action and gumption. Hell, when I wrote that, I thought by now maybe people would have even come to see me as a leader. What a laugh. I turned out to be such a disappointment to myself and everyone else. The bravado in that letter was fake, I've realised lately. I've realised a lot of things. That I could never be a leader or a people person, or probably ever have a quality relationship with someone. So it's hard to get up a lot of moxie for a big moment like this, even though I'm as excited about it as everyone else. Tavro Sprite already tried cheering me up, and he's nice, but I don't think it worked. Like, by saying maybe all that stuff isn't true, and maybe I'm actually really great in all the ways I don't think I am. It's a nice thought, but it also weirdly just doesn't make me feel any better. John, you seem like the kind of guy who likes trying to cheer up a pal, so I guess just so you know, someone already tried telling me I was wrong, and it didn't work.
I don't think you're wrong, though. Well, I don't know. We just met. What could I know about you other than what you tell me? I believe you about all that. Really, it just sounds to me like you're going through a lot of changes. Changes are good, especially if you understand that's what's happening to you. I think that's how we grow and stuff. I think I've changed in a lot of ways. Some ways that weren't easy.
Yeah?
Sure. So you're realizing you like being by yourself, it sounds like. Big deal. I think being alone is I like being alone a lot of times too. Helps me think. If that's who you are, there's nothing wrong with that. Jade's grandpa liked being by himself too. So much so that he moved to an island as far away from civilization as possible. But he still did adventures and stuff and was super successful, and also raised a cool granddaughter who was actually his daughter and I guess also yours.
Huh. Yes, I guess you're right.
And if nothing else, at least you have a cool costume.
You really like it?
Hell yes. Okay, we already know John has bad taste, so...
Wow, thanks. Sometimes I worry that I might look a little silly and feel kind of exposed, maybe. Like I'm on sexy display or such, and people don't see me as a person.
I wouldn't worry about that. I love the god tier pajamas, and yours are badass. You look like a superhero.
Really?
I didn't think his taste was this bad. Never mind. Forget my previous comment. Sorry, all pages and hope-bound individuals out there, Arthur.
I was going to say something, but looking further down the page, it's going exactly where what I was going to say is.
Anyway. Really, I think?
I said really.
Okay. Yes, well, maybe a plucky sidekick at least. Sidekicks are really underrated anyway. I think in some cases they might be the real stars. Like, you know, Batman.
Isn't Batman one word?
Yeah, I know, that's why I pronounced it Batman.
I was going to say.
Batman.
The man who is also a bat.
Batman.
Batman. Man who is also a bat.
But those are the Transformers.
No, that's Man-Bat, a villain of Batman.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's real, by the way. That's a real, actual thing.
No, I know.
I personally prefer Spiders, man. The hive mind of spiders who believe they are
John
Peter
says
Parker.
Batman with a pause. John says Batman with a pause, and then he just starts sort of fucking phasing out of himself, and just becomes three different Johns bantering at each other about Batman out of just sheer confusion for why he did that, why he said it like that.
My favourite is Spiders, man.
Powers. My favourite is Spiders, man. The man who is also various spiders. Again, a real thing. Anyway, truth be told, I think he might just be some kind of gallivanting idiot. He's got all the money and skills in the world, and what does he do? He buys a fancy car to drive around in, and then jumps out and starts punching crooks with his bare hands. Then when he gets hornswoggled by a wily clown with no powers and a lot less money, who has to bail him out? His sidekick, of course.
That's kind of a good point. Like, how does Joker keep getting the drop on Batman?
He's crazy! Anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
Ooh, that's crazy.
What is Batman even trying to prove? Being all serious and cool looking. His sidekick looks like he has a lot more fun, smacks of confidence and self-assurance trotting around in his underpants. Batman probably doesn't even care much about stopping crime. It's more about walloping thugs and getting to feel cool. If he really cared about stopping bad guys, he'd probably use his fancy money to buy guns and
Ugh.
at least show that criminals... are
Zack
bad,
Snyder moment.
to make them scared, if not surrender outright. I thought it was going one way, where it was the usual, if Batman actually cared, he'd probably fund mental health services or some shit, but no. It
I
went,
think
Zack
it went
Snyder
to the
moment.
Snyder- it's went in the Snyder
not to be
direction.
like a comic meat rider, but I'm pretty sure Batman does actually do all those things.
No, he
I think
used to.
Gotham is just cursed.
Back in the Silver Age or whenever, he did use guns, but then they changed his character to the point where, like, no,
No,
he does not use
he's
guns.
talking
No,
about
not
fundamental
use
health
guns.
services. He's talking
Yeah,
about
I'm on
fundamental
about,
health
like, I
services.
think he did fund things to, like, make things...
Oh, yeah, like, put
That
money into
might have
Arkham
been
Asylum.
in some stuff. That might have been in some stuff. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he does do
Let's
that.
be real.
in,
The
like...
DC universe has had like 27 different fucking retcons. Any
Yeah.
version
Yeah,
of
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And each of those retcons has 50 billion alternate universes and what-if stories and Elseworlds and whatever. So there's definitely going to be a Batman out there who did genuinely fund mental health services. Is it one of the main ones? Is it a side one? Is it a version of Batman that's been erased from fucking history at this point? Who fucking knows?
All I know is that when no one was looking, Lex Luthor stole 40 cakes. He
That's
stole
real.
40 cakes. That's
Real
as many
for
as
that
4 tens, and that's terrible.
Real for that one. Anyway. I
Did
bet
he
his
eat them
psychic-
all alone?
I bet his psychic probably just has to wait for Batman to bungle things up with his stupid karate, and when he gets in trouble, the psychic just guns down all the crooks from a safe distance like a sensible person. I think I've realized why John's saying Batman and why he hasn't mentioned Robin by name at this point.
Well, I
don't
do
know
love
how
guns.
I
Also
don't know how
fisticuffs.
litigious the DC lawyers are. I don't know how litigious DC is. That's probably why he's saying Batman. Because Batman, one word, is a copyrighted term, but bat and then the word bat and then the word man is not copyrighted.
Yeah, there's no way they could copyright that. Imagine if you were in a baseball movie and you said, "I'm going up to bat, man." You can't copyright that.
The DC lawyers came in a helicopter and fucking.
And then
grabbed your
Batman
ass and
arrived
threw
and
you
played
into
baseball.
hell. Anyway,
I love when Batman came and then played baseball in that hit
I love when
film,
Batman came.
Batman.
Man.
He pulls out his bat,
Anyway, see, there you go. Probably
which he
better than
bought with his
Batman.
bat credit card!
Oh, God. Anyway, you're probably better than Batman already. Arthur, Carcat whispers. Hold on. Shh, listen.
Horror movie. ...
The sound of a
Meow.
wild carcat.
Mew.
In town. Right where? Earth?
Cock
The
ASMR.
scale? I don't see how. I mean, if you're really going to. Bill?
Haha, he's talking to the mayor again.
So it seems. They really appear to have quite the rapport.
I just love how he talks to the mayor. It's like he made up this whole language of like minimal talking and hand gestures. So cute.
Egbert, what the fuck? Were you eavesdropping?
No.
Wow, this is a private conversation. Stop being rude garbage.
I wasn't eavesdropping. You just happened to like right there. And you're a really loud whisperer.
Oh, okay then. Here, I've been excessively quiet. Shut the fuck up.
Sorry. Go back to your cute mayor conference. We'll mind our own business. Okay, Arthur, do you want to take Tavros?
No, I can
Sprite?
do Tavros, right?
Okay, fair enough. Because we don't know
Getting
much
sentimental,
about
brother. Achoo! Achoo!
Oh man, what's going on now?
Achoo!
Yeah, we just reached the meow this time.
Why? Achoo! Why does your listeners need achoo to be here? Achoo! My allergies.
Jasper's What are you... Wait a minute. Rose, is that you?
I mean, Kelly. Meow?
Oh my god.
Meow?
Oh my god. I turn my back for 2 seconds and something stupid happens.
Chill.
Like the fucking original design movie Sonic shows up.
Oh, wow.
We
That
made-
was actually it.
We did!
You
we
called
did.
it, Arthur.
Hooray! Hooray!
Yeah, see, I
Anyway,
told you it was wrapping up.
nice.
I'm just aware of these things.
He is aware of patterns and trends. So, friends.
Yeah, no, this episode sucked. Kill yourself.
Jesus.
Jesus.
I'm a nice guy.
Arthur has
Okay.
2 modes.
I'm a good person.
Inside of me, there are 2 wolves. I'm a nice guy, and this episode sucked. Kill yourself.
Which one's the good cringe wolf? Which one's the bad cringe wolf? You decide.
No, both of them both of them are the bad cringe wolf, but he just lies with one of them.
Yeah.
Inside of Arthur, there are 2 wolves. Both of them hate you. One of them will just lie to you about it.
Oh, I actually sound like a lovely guy.
He is such a nice
Well, I mean, you're the one who said this episode sucked. Kill yourself barely prompted.
Nah, I never said that. That's
Okay. Anyway, what did we think of this episode, everybody?
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Good
Alright.
old character
Yeah,
interaction.
I really liked the first conversation. The second conversation was
It was
like
alright.
less interesting, but nice.
It was
It was
alright.
alright.
It was alright.
The first conversation was really nice.
The end of that conversation definitely feels like it's setting up for something that's going to be on the next pages.
Yeah, it definitely felt like
Because it was
number 8
definite-
out of 8.
It definitely feels like we were supposed to read that one last, but fuck it. It's fine. You'd be fine. Anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna forget about that because this is episode 1 of the 4 it's gonna take us to get
Yeah,
through
Potentially,
minimum 4, I think.
Unless
It's
all
all-
the rest are as short as the last one.
Yeah, that's possible. Who knows?
this. I don't know. I think the 3-person ones are gonna be really long, and the
Yeah,
No.
it might be direct in
then-
correlation
and
to
then-
how
and then-
many people are in it.
And then there's this one,
Yeah, we'll see.
which is gonna be a whole deal.
like there's there's 2 good characters in that. Vriska's fine, but like she's gonna be bigging up funny glasses man, and it's
Yeah, it's really the star of the show. The stars of the show in that conversation, I feel, are definitely going to be Terezi and Dave, potentially maintaining their own
don't-
pants. Maybe.
I
I don't know.
don't even know if Teresa's gonna be that good in that why am I immediately preemptively telling myself this conversation is gonna suck? Because I know. I'm
know
aware.
You know what? What we're gonna do? What we're gonna do next time is we're not going to go ding, 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 ding. What we're gonna do is ding, 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 ding.
Okay.
So that way, next episode, we get this conversation started immediately so that we can prove your hypothesis right or wrong. And
Yeah,
that
sure.
way,
I'll have forgotten by next week.
we're either getting it out of the way, or
In fact,
we're...
you know what's gonna happen is
enjoying
I'll
it quickly.
forget and I will make this whole conversation happen again out loud.
That makes sense. Yeah, we've had that. That's been that's happened at least once before. I mean,
And I might come to a different conclusion.
who knows?
Very, very possible.
Who knows? Either way, yeah. Good shit. Good time. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Outro time. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you very much like this video and want to see more like it, hit that subscribe button. We upload episodes of Reading Homestuck every Monday or Tuesday, depending on your time zone. And we upload other things on Thursdays or Fridays, again, depending on your time zone. Other things, such as the Sonic vocal tracks tier list. That is definitely going to be a part 1. There's definitely a second part coming. I've already made the list of the tracks. But
Nice.
that's for later. Another tier list that we're planning on making, Sonic Transformations tier list. I've already got the tier list template made. So
It's all very Sonic.
it's very Sonic. It's almost like I'm a Sonic fan.
Yeah, funny.
Weird that.
I know that guy. He was rolling around at the speed up sound.
Got places to go.
Yeah.
God damn it, Mason. You were supposed to catch that one. You missed the cat. God damn it.
No, he really needed to go, so I didn't want to hold him up.
He really needed
that
to go.
makes sense.
The rainbow's
Nah, he had somewhere
waiting.
to be.
The
He
rainbow.
had
Come
somewhere
on.
to be.
Bro had places to go. People just
Catch
say.
the rainbow.
Yeah. Anyway, fucking. Yeah. Additionally, the 1,000 subscriber special, the official one, is still in preparation. We're still getting ready for that. Hopefully, we're gonna have. The aim is to have the three of us plus June for that one, if possible. Because, well, I mean, it may as well. It's only the 1,000 subscriber special. But yeah.
I don't even like any of the 1,000. What mood am I in right now?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna cut
What is
myself
this?
off.
Yeah, just.
You don't even like... Were you going to say you don't even like any of the 1,000 subscribers?
Yeah.
God damn, bro.
I'm good. Like,
Huh.
yeah, okay.
Is it one of those
Unnecessary.
days?
Unnecessary.
Yeah, no, I'm a nice guy.
The inside
There's-
of him.
there's
There
the
are
other
two wolves.
I'm a good person.
Both of them hate you. One of them will lie about it. Anyway.
I'm a good person.
You're just gonna-
I don't know what you
anyway.
mean. I'm a good person. I don't know what you mean.
Anyway, yes. You can also follow me on Tumblr. I post stuff there sometimes. It's mostly reblogs, but you can send me asks, do whatever. Live your life. Enjoy whatever. You can also follow June, mentioned earlier, on Tumblr and Instagram. The cool thing we've been talking about, maybe up there now. Because it was for May 10th, and we are recording this on the 11th. So, should be up there, I think. I'll be real, I haven't checked.
What the fuck happened on May 10th?
June posted thing. Been kind of hyping it up for the last few weeks.
What? How have I missed this?
How have you missed? I'm genuinely confused. It's been at the end of every fucking video until then.
What? What was posted?
I don't remember specifically,
wait.
but it was a big thing she's been kind of prepping for.
What?
Okay, anyway, confusion aside, you can also follow Arthur on Twitch.
My
You can
stupid ass.
You can also follow June on Tumblr. Again, mostly reblogs there, but I don't know. She is there. You can also follow Arthur on Twitch, as mentioned.
Yes, I do that sometimes. But not at the moment. But I will.
But he will. And Mason,
Some point.
anything you want to say at the end of this episode here?
No, not really anything particular, but thanks everybody for watching. Make sure to say things in the comments. Please go check out the Sonic Vocal Themes tier list. I think you'll find some of our placements quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, have a good old day.
If you don't put the rolling around at the speed of sound one at the top tier, kill yourself.
Well, you'll...
We didn't include stage themes this time.
Okay, I was going to be
That's for
coy
part
about
two.
it, but yeah, that's what part 2's for.
That's what
Okay.
part 2's for. So,
That's fine.
So if you want to see where we rank Escape from the City, then
I mean, hell,
let us know
Arthur,
and we'll
if
get
you
to
want
work
to
on
know
that.
if you want to know where we rank Escape from the City, fucking join us for it. I don't know.
Yeah, you're always welcome.
Nah, I'm not a Sonic guy. My opinions will be very much just like, yeah. Also, I'm not generally a video game music guy either, so it'll end
Okay.
up being just like,
That's fair.
yeah, that's alright.
You can join us for the Sonic Transformations tier list, though, considering a significant part of that is just looking at the images.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
If you
It
want.
depends on if I have the time, but yeah.
Sweet. Alright, glad that's a thing. Anyway, we will see you in the next video.
Bye.
See ya.